Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Will Cheese fail sent in by you, the fans, to lifesaglitchtv@gmail.com. Mr. Maximus Black.
Yes.
Hit me up with the sound! Actually, just hit me up with that old school noise.
Okay.
Up here in the top left, we've got Buka, the red Zerg, and in the bottom right, we've got Delinquent. That's how I'm going to pronounce that name. I think that's what they're going for here. The blue Terran. We'll have to see who'd be chessing, but first I want to remind everyone to hit the like button!
Yes!
And then also, in the description below, because there's still time. There should still be time. Few days left. You gotta hit us up with that Star Trek Fleet Command download. And I'm not joking when I say, we had everyone pushed up to we went from 9 to 15 because we found out how easy it was. I'm not even fucking joking when I tell you. Then in one sitting, and I'm not talking like marathon, like I'm now at the dark parts of YouTube type, doom scroll sitting. You can hit 15. You can, one sitting, straight to at least 9. Like people were sitting down and on a lunch break and like, oh, I'm here. So it's easy. And as Mr. Black mentioned a couple of videos ago, it's like the equivalent of gifting many tens of subs.
Oh yeah.
Right off the rip.
Oh yeah.
And so if you're looking for the best ratio in a while with what we've been able to get for these sponsorships, this is a high ratio turnover. We're sad it was only for 15 days, but you guys have been crushing it. Hit up the Discord community description in below, description in the description below. I almost got there.
You almost got there.
The whole thing.
You almost got there.
I was right there.
Yeah, it went on just a little too. It just went on just a little bit too long because you were right there. I was like, damn, this is smooth. This is smooth.
Yeah.
I like that. And then the fumble.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Derailed.
It happens.
It's all right.
What do we got going on here? So we got Buka going for. It's a relatively
I don't know if
fast
this is cheese.
Spawning pool, but it's not like a cheese level. He's getting an expansion.
I mean, he's expanding.
Yeah, he's got gas. He's probably gonna go in and get this speed. Okay, now the Reaper just kind of goes by the Lings here. This is interesting. Okay, now the SCV's going back. He's going to be able to stop this. This is going to be, well, it's going to force a cancel here. That's actually kind of big. I would prefer to see Delinquent make these command centers in the base and then fly it over, just on the off chance that, your opponent is going for a fast or a faster pool.
It's been a while since I've seen a Terran do that, actually. Like build at the natural instead of build in and float down. It's been a hot minute. Yeah. Kyle is going to work. We're going to find out what level of Kyle we're on. Right now, this is homely Kyle.
Yeah, this is basic.
Just basic, Kyle. 1 kill, basic bitch. He's probably wearing Skechers. Nothing to write home about. White t-shirt and a dream. No crossbody, fucking, Supreme bag. Just regular ass Kyle. And he gets out with exactly 1 kill and 7 life, in which he will regain some. But the Lings are going home, but they were successful. It's
kind of crazy that you brought up Supreme because I was in the gym today and my trainer, he's like a sneakerhead guy, and he has these like Jordans that were, I guess, collabed with Supreme. And he was like, yeah, you like these shoes? I mean, dude, I don't know nothing about shoes, right? I'm half black, right? So the white part of me is like, it just takes over in the shoe department.
There's a lot of white folk that's deep in the fucking shoe game, though.
That is very true. That is okay. So maybe that was I was trying to be funny, but one way or another.
This is more like we're from East Coast Canada, and there's very little of us here.
Okay, yeah, there you go. So that's
a
probably
Toronto
what it is.
thing.
Yeah, that's right. So I asked him because he didn't even really know, but maybe you know, what makes Supreme so supreme? Like, why is
limited runs? So pretty much everything that they do, to my knowledge, is done in there are X number of these being made, and then they just keep that ball rolling. So they're basically they looked at the content creator model of Teespring. There's only X amount of these being delivered, and said, why don't we make a whole ass fashion brand? Fast fashion. Bunch of young people that are desperate to look like they have any amount of money even when they don't, and they've made a lot of money off of that idea. And so everything is not. I think they've got some core shit, maybe just the plain white t-shirt with the Supreme logo. I think that's a perennial holiday classic, Jingle All the Way.
Okay.
But everything else I think is kind of not a one-off but a limited run situation. I think that's what does it.
I've never been a huge clothing guy. I did have that one Ed Hardy phase in my life when I was like 19, 20 years old, where
Yes.
I would
Sequence.
spend my entire tips for the week as a server on like one Ed Hardy T-shirt to look like an absolute douchebag down at the club. So I used to do that.
Of all the brands to choose,
Bruh.
you chose Ed
Bruh.
Hardy.
And what's crazy is I still have all my Ed Hardy clothes. I even have an Ed Hardy watch. You remember that big, like, fucking...
yeah, the fucking hideous
ugly
thing. You know
ass.
what? Watch guys love ugly watches, though, bro. That shit's probably worth something now. They love the uglier the better. Have you seen some of the shit these guys are wearing?
Oh, dude, I almost low-key want to run upstairs and grab this watch and then show it on this video because it's so ridiculous. Like, now that I've said it, somebody's going to get angry that I didn't do it. So
We got one more game after this.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, that's it. In between games.
So next game.
Yes. So
Yeah.
look out for next game. I'm gonna run upstairs and I'm gonna have my Ed Hardy watch.
Do you have the hat?
Oh yeah, I got it all, bro. Maybe I'll
Oh,
sport
boy.
them both. Maybe I'll just show up and show
Yeah,
out
yeah.
right now. Oh my goodness. Speaking of showing up and showing out, Baka is about to rain down hell on this front line of supply depots and then bust in with these Zerglings. Meanwhile, up top, he's got a counterattack with a lot of blue frame Harriers,
lot.
and they're all
Yes.
getting cooked. Damn.
Smoked would have worked too. I would have been okay with
I
smoked.
was,
You were going there.
I was going there, and then I realized maybe it doesn't work as well as cooked, smoked, so I went with smoked. One way or another, you knew what I meant.
Hey, we're inventing new cooking terminology here on LAGTV. This is... Both sides are liable to take huge amounts of damage here, but it
Yeah.
looks like Buka, for the meanwhile, is doing the brunt of that damage.
Oh, yeah.
But there's just enough delinquent forces back at Buka's base to be annoying. The third base has been stripped bare. He's going into the... he's going straight to the main. Oh, this could be catastrophic,
Oh, yeah,
actually.
he's about to lose everything, and again, smoking all of these drones and cooking them all at once. Some would say
Schmucking.
Schmucking, there you go. Oh, my. Yeah, they're all dying. I mean, what a base race this is. This was not a Will Cheese fail, but it's turning into an exciting a base racy Nang going on here, and these Cyclones are putting in hella work. He's got the range on him. He is locking in and locking on to these Ravagers, and they are going down. Look at the SCVs surrounding them, and they can't move, and then the Cyclones are picking them off. Meanwhile, up top, huge amounts of damage. Virtually has no drones left. Should be able to clean up everything that's up here, and it looks like Delinquent might pull this off.
Yeah, this is, I think Buka, decided that that he was just going to go for a base race and just committed all of his resources, not to trying to, get his drone count back, but just build as many roaches and shit as he could.
Yep.
And he has picked off a lot, but there's these Cyclones, 3 of them now, and they can just kite these all day. They're going to get a little bit trapped here, but it's still going to be more than enough to clean these up if he's careful.
Oh, no, he
took
lost 2 of those there.
that's
That was
bad.
not good.
Oh, no.
That was not good. He can use his SCVs to go ahead and repair them. A second Cyclone coming out now, and he is going to clean up the rest of them. Remember, he's got 2 command centers, and mules can be rained down. Meanwhile, up top, there ain't no mules. There ain't no nothing.
No.
There ain't no queens. There's 2 drones in a dream. And,
Listen,
yeah.
Mr. Black, I'm going to keep it a Buka. I think this game's over.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's a nice pickoff there of that Cyclone. That was well played, but I mean, these Lings have got to be very careful going up against 3 blue flame Hellions.
Low health, though,
They are low health. I mean,
If he's caught, distracted, anywhere else on the map, then that could get interesting. What does it cost for a Cyclone anyway? Do we know what that is? I know you're not a Terran player. Is it all minerals or is it a mineral gas split?
It's mineral and gas. Cyclones is like 150 150.
Is it 150-50 or something?
Man, I should know. I hate when you do this to me, bro. It pisses me off, bro.
I-
You throw these stupid fucking things. It's like you're trying to find fucking shit to talk about, and then you put me into a spot where I'm supposed to know these things, and then I'm like, well,
hey, I just said I followed it up with listen. I know you probably don't because you don't play Terran, really. I get it.
Listen, I want to say it's 150 minerals and 100 gas, but like there's been so many patches that I just don't know for sure. You know what? I'm gonna Google it real quick. Delinquent won that game. I mean, clearly, all he had was 6 slings left. It's over. Let me go ahead and Google just to see if I'm an absolute dipshit. Cyclone.
I thought it was
Terran
150, like 50 or 150-75 or something like that.
Costs. Cyclone Terran costs in StarCraft. Oh, is that old or is that new? Okay, new patch. It's the last patch. Here we go. Terran Cyclone. Reduced from 150-100 to 125-50. Fuck. This was a patch from September 2023. So I don't know.
Okay, what the fuck?
I can't you know what? Next cast, tune on in, and I will show you my Ed Hardy watch, and I will know exactly how much Cyclones costs. Fuck you, Adam, for putting me on the spot, making me look like I don't know shit about this game. When in reality, I don't, but it's okay, because I come off like I kind of do. Fuck!